Welcome back! It's that time again, baby! Dude, I missed these, man! The freaking bonus DVDs. Currently 1:43 a.m. and I couldn't think of anything better to do right now with my time, so let's go ahead and watch some bonus DVDs. Let's start these up again. If you are new to the channel or you're new to these videos, I have a whole playlist on them. So we went through episode 1, we've gone through episode 2, we went through episode 3, like halfway. Some maybe even a little more than half. But we have yet to go on to episode 4, 5, and 6, and a few years ago I actually bought... Like, I hunted these down on Amazon, and I found the actual... I bought, like, several different versions of the originals with the bonus DVDs. And there was even one disc that was just a bonus DVD. Like, that was it. The bonus DVD of the originals. So I've yet to open those up and actually go through them. And when I was a kid, I didn't have that. I had the VHS. So I don't think there was a bonus DVD at the time. Or if there was, I don't remember even looking at it. But... the prequels, man, I went through these like every freaking Saturday, Sunday mornings. I would always just go through these and kind of spend my time doing that for years. And they're amazing. They're great. They're fun. It really shows you the amount of effort that went into making these movies with the entire team, not just George Lucas, but everybody. His very talented team who brought all of his visions to life. Let's siphon through this a little bit and see what's going on.
Okay, so yeah, I think the draperies are getting in the way. I mean, it's interesting. And maybe we can do it. I don't know. Yeah, they're already building sets. God help me. I'm gonna have to start this script pretty soon. I like this one, and I like this one.
And here we got young Rowan. He's actually in the middle of making another Balor gun, Garner gun, which is all-terrain crew.
Creature shop is just being set up, and they'll start working on some of the creatures.
Dude, the amount of work that goes into this and like the little things that George has to sign off on, like the blasters, like just going over different concept art pieces of the different blasters so you can choose which one he actually likes. Like a lot of people don't understand how hands-on he was with his movies, like every single little detail. And apparently with the Clone Wars, he was like how he was within the prequels, but even more so. So the Clone Wars are something that like he was very meticulous about as well.
It's going to be a real challenge to do this fight in there, but hey, Nick has to have something to do.
Just so it goes across him a little bit. George usually gives me sort of free rein with the fights. I mean, he oversees everything, but we have come up with some ideas. George hasn't seen them yet, so what we usually do is try and test shoot everything, cut it roughly together and send it out to the ranch, and then hopefully get the okay from George, and then we're good to go.
Hello. There you go. A first draft. Official first draft. Of course, there's a lot of cheating in there. A lot of they fight.
We like cheating.
What I want to do with Obi-Wan is I want to give him a haircut that's somewhere between where he is there and where he is here.
Now the beard's really short, all around here, completely trimmed, and up here very...
And that's way up there now.
Oh, now the hair's, it's like,
really high forehead.
Yeah.
We might put, again, a few little gray splotches down in here, right? You know, these two right here.
It's just that often with hair whitener, it always looks like hair whitener. You know.
Because this is only 2 years, it's just only 2 years after the last one, isn't it? It's obviously been a hell of a 2 years.
Obi-Wan must have been stressed.
Deal with too. At this point, I think we say what's dashing, because we're bulking him up.
So you just get it from...
Hayden's had to work out really hard, so he'll do 6 hours sword fighting, and then he'll do 2 hours of training, and then he eats about 6 times a day.
I think it's too much.
Too far?
Yeah. Let's let his hair grow.
Dude, looks like he just freaking walked out of Mortal Kombat.
Go for it.
I mean, that's sort of the same.
There we go.
His hair is still a work in progress. 2 days ago it was quite long. We had the little ponytail thing happening.
Yeah, I'm just afraid that he'll see it and go, that's what we're going with.
Okay, keys.
This isn't Chewbacca.
Cool.
This is
looks like Tarful.
Somebody else.
Chewie's definitely the shortest one.
Yeah.
It was funny because when we first did it, he was the tallest guy we could find in England.
Yeah.
You know, now, I mean, you go to any basketball team and they start at 7'6".
Yeah.
Very good.
Y'all meet.
Looks great.
One of the bigger challenges, too, we had, especially in the last week, was to really define exactly how Obi-Wan and Anakin look.
I wanted to take Obi-Wan from being a young Jedi to being a much more mature and older Jedi that is more reminiscent of the Alec Guinness character. Isn't it amazing how much you actually look like him? I mean, that's you.
That's me, but just with...
It's just you with just a little bit of makeup.
Oh, it's not, they haven't imposed Alec Guinness in there at all?
No, that's you. And that and under the eyes are the things that really suddenly make him come to life. I think that looks great. Fantastic.
I wonder what Ewan's going to look like when he's really old.
From being a young Padawan learner up to, being this really intense Jedi.
It feels a little pretty.
That's what I mean. It looks a little... It needs to be loosened up a little bit, kind of. Yeah. We can't let it be cute. It's got to look rugged. Yeah. Always got to look rugged.
Yeah. It was just too soft, I think.
Yeah. And Hayden actually wasn't very comfortable, which really is the main point, because if he doesn't feel comfortable in his character, then that's the point to stop. So we actually bit the bullet and we cut the whole lot off.
I mean, I think this has to be the line.
Yeah, no, if you feel comfortable and the other one you don't, then... Yeah, absolutely.
I actually thought Mark Hamill's haircut looked really cool. Yeah, it's like building a bridge and just connecting what they've done on either side and kind of fusing them together.
There was this missing piece now of episode 3. People want to see all the pieces fall together so they can make that connection to the next 3 films.
That's an episode 4 one. We have started to be able to tell the difference between some of them. On these plates down here, for Return of the Jedi, they've re-sculpted this, we've noticed. Although we've got a Hayden's head cast, until we start putting it on his body, we just don't know exactly what's going to happen. But we know that George wants to keep the scale the same.
So
a script.
More than
Would you like it?
toy.
It's a script.
I know, it's nice. Look. You've got. Look, I even got. Mine even came in a folder this time.
Oh, very
see,
flashy.
After all that fuss. Is this all outdoors? Is this the?
This is outdoors.
The whole outdoor area.
Well, I mean, you can see this side is not finished, but that's indoors. This is outdoors.
Okay.
Okay, well, let's try it once. You'll be coming.
Simultaneously, when George is rehearsing the dramatic scenes, he also, at the end of each day, has to go in and then work with both Ewan and Hayden in these stunt rehearsals. The guys would get so into it, and this would go on for hours and hours every day. To see 2 best friends fight hand-to-hand combat with each other, especially when you know that Anakin will kill Obi-Wan. Very, very powerful.
Anakin will kill Obi-Wan.
So focused, the energy is really high, especially when it's a film that everybody's been waiting for 30 years to see.
Yeah, and then you turn here.
Here we go again.
Yeah, that's fine.
This is had my waking up.
In for it.
Into that, okay.
Yeah, that's fine like that.
If he held on with his right hand and held on to Obi-Wan with his left hand. Okay. You've got to hang somebody upside down. It's very hard to do that digitally. It's nothing like having a person actually hang upside down to make you believe that that's what they're doing. And great. Well, that's the right idea. You're still interested in performance, and you have to work very hard to get those performances. And in a lot of ways, the easiest way to get a really great performance is the old-fashioned way. If you have an actor that needs to be in the water, then they actually have to be in the water because they have to get wet. There's just a lot of interaction between reality and the actors and a lot of other things that aren't going to change. You have to still make it appear that the environment is there. Okay, and cut!
Yeah,
I just want it to go up 1 notch.
1 notch. Do it right away.
Now let's get a move on. We still have a battle to win here.
Yes, sir.
I do pitch, which is basically an up and down movement. And I do the yaw movement. I'm Kerry and I do the roll movement, which is obviously that.
You stand there and you have another thing.
The animatics were to give us the motion so that we could basically copy that into a physical movement on the gimbal.
B100 Frank, take 1, B mark.
And up. Set. And action.
How come they made tomorrow wear a blue suit too. Like everything is blue. Does that make it more difficult?
We can do a full, or nearly 180 degree roll and about 60 degrees of pitch.
Like what's the difference between blue and green?
You're either side.
Is there any difference?
When we're shooting, we can change that, alter it. So it gives us that facility.
And cut. That was great. Let's try one more with bigger swoops in the beginning.
We've got liquid CO2 bottles running onto all these different various outlets we have here. We've got guys underneath the stage on the other side operating those, and as the actors come past various points, we can put up a steam jet of varying shapes and sizes up to about 3 metres high.
Yeah, on the Matrix we spent a long time underneath a particular set, I seem to recall. It was like days. I was under there for a couple of days.
It's alright if people keep bringing you food and cups of tea, but you sometimes get forgotten about under there.
Bro, could you imagine going through that whole fight with all that noise and smoke around you? And then seeing it on the screen and just like with the music and everything, and this has just been amazing.
We still do it a little bit.
Thank you, everybody. That's a wrap.
Yay.
Oh, cool. That's sick. Well, I hope you enjoyed this. We're pretty much halfway, I guess. So then next time we'll do 4, 5, and 6, and then we can do 7 and 8, or we can do the whole thing next time. So stay tuned for that one. Go check out the other videos of me reacting to the bonus DVDs, the BTS. I love doing these, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, remember, the Force will be with you always.